Hi. Well, oh, excuse me. Welcome to Something Saturday. So today is very exciting because I'm going to share with you some of the new stuff that I've got from the catalogue. So yay! I've I got the box and I've held on to it for a couple of days and I'm just busting to show you what's in it. So let's just go ahead and do that. All right. See you in a mo. So, shall we start with the new colours? Which I'm not going to remember all the names of them. Oh, actually, no, I might be able to, although I'm not actually going to remember them because I'm going to be reading them. So, anyway, we have Tahitian Tide. Then we have Parakeet Party. Then Sweet Sorbet. Orchid Oasis. And Starry Sky. And does anyone other than me feel like we've suddenly stepped back into the 80s? Because I distinctly remember having t-shirts in some of these colours. Anyway, I absolutely love them. I think these ones are just so fresh and vibrant, and the purples are just, oh my goodness, so gorgeous. However, not only are there papers, but just so happens that we also have, oops, a pen that wants to roll into the picture apparently. We have Tahitian Tide ink pad, and we have Parakeet Party ink pad, and Sweet Sorbet ink pad, Orchid Oasis, and Starry Sky. So we have ink pads that go with them all. But wait, there's more! We also happen to have in colour pens. So, and the in colour pens are really the same as the rest of the pens, obviously, just in the different in colours. So you've got the Tahitian Tide, the Parakeet Party, the Sweet Sorbet, the Oasis, and I have a fly, little teeny tiny fly, which obviously isn't one of the colours. Starry Sky. All right, so I'm going to pop those back into the packet because I just know they're going to roll off the table if I carry on with them like that. But wait, there's more. More, she says. Okay, so there is in colour glimmer paper. Oh my goodness. Right. Tahitian Tide. I'm going to stand up and make sure that you're actually seeing this because the shimmer in the paper is just incredible. So Tahitian Tide, then obviously Parakeet Party, and don't you just love the ombre? Well, that's me, I like it. And then, oh, let's just move those ones out of the way. The Sweet Sorbet, I might remember the names by the end of this, you never know. Which is which out of these two? This one looks like the Orchid Oasis, and then the darker one is the Starry Sky. I know. And then again, but wait, there's more. So then we also happen to have, oh my goodness, look at this. How amazing is this ribbon? So it's one of those ribbons that wants to automatically unreel off you. So what I've done is I've just tied a little piece of the ribbon around there so that so it doesn't just automatically unreel of its own special accord. So we've got the Tahitian Tide, then we've got the Parakeet Party. See, oh, isn't it amazing that? I just, you know, being someone who absolutely adores things that are shiny, that kind of is my thing. You know, it's so shiny. And then the Orchid Oasis and the Starry Sky. I really love that. Oh, gee. Okay, so I think I actually have got to the end of all the in-colour stuff. So you'll be relieved to know that I can pop all this lot away now. Oh, I was going to show you before I got rid of the papers. I actually have the in-colour papers from last year, which are still hanging around for another year. And I wanted to show you how beautifully some of these go. So these are the 5 in-colour papers from last year. Evening Evergreen. Can't remember. soft succulent, so evening evergreen, soft succulent, something or other freesia, fresh freesia, lovely lipstick, no, polished pink, sorry, and pale papaya. Phew, managed to get through those ones. So I was thinking how beautifully that goes with probably those three in particular. It's not bad with those. And then this one again goes beautifully with those. I just think that is such a fresh, vibrant one. Don't think it really goes with the red, the pinky one, which I'm just going to turn around the ink pad so I can tell what it's called. Sweet Sorbet, there you go. Ha-ha. Whereas I think it goes beautifully with the two purples, the Starry Sky and the Orchid Oasis. Then we've got the Fresh Freesia, which again goes beautifully with those colours. Again, I'm not so sure about it with the red, but I don't mind it with these colours. So then we've got the last two, so the greens. I'm not so sure that it goes with those colours, but I think it goes nicely with those colours. And this one is dark enough that it actually just goes with them all, I think. So there you go. The old in colours that are hanging around for another year, and the brand new shiny in colours. Ooh, yay! I love new stuff. So what else was in my packet of goodies? Well, I have got rustic metallic adhesive dots. I really haven't had much of a chance to look at this stuff yet, so we're kind of having a bit of a look together. I like these. So they were in a men's range in the catalogue. Oh, would you like to have a look at the... Oh, I would have shown you the... There it is. I can show you the outside of the catalogue. Ta-da! I can't actually show you the inside of the catalogue until it goes live, I believe. Although quite a lot of you, by the time this video airs, will have already had your catalogue. So I hope you're having a lovely look through it all. And you know, making up your wish lists as you do. Like mine's like arm's length long so far. So these ones, yes. Rustic metallic adhesive backed dots. I can actually see lots of use for these, especially in men's cards. So there's those ones. Let's just pop those to one side. Then we've got glossy dot assortment, and I just thought, oh, these are gorgeous. Let's grab them out and have a look at them together, shall we? Whoa. Ooh. Okay, I have to stop because otherwise I'll be just going, oh, sparkly. I feel a bit like, you know, is it a bee or a... No, I think it's a moth in one of those films, and it goes, oh, the light, it's so beautiful. And then someone else goes, don't go towards the light. Anyway, moving on. So this one here is an embossing folder, and I thought, oh my gosh, that looks gorgeous. So there is the folder itself. Oh. And just so happens that I couldn't resist having a play with something. So this one I've actually used two of the in colours. So I've used the Tahitian Tide to begin with, and then I've gone over it with the Evening Evergreen just to give it that sort of like depth of colour in it as well. So I'm hoping, let me just angle that away. Oh, there you go. That's way better. Isn't it gorgeous? And I like things like this because they're not hugely expensive. Okay, so I wonder whether I am better off maybe bringing that light over a wee bit more. All right, so I've then got a new stamp set with dies. So this is Wisteria Wishes, and it has these dies here. So you've got that one there cuts out those three. Then you've got those three stems there that get cut out by that. I'm guessing that that one cuts out this. It looks about right for it. I rather like this. This looks good. I like the idea of this, having the vine going along the top, and then I can have a whole heap of things. So that could be my next video, that I end up playing with that and showing you something to do with that. So it says Faith is about trusting, happiness grows within, to a friend who's all kinds of wonderful. Hang in there, even when you don't understand. So I particularly liked the faith is about trusting and hang in there even when you don't understand, because sometimes life throws us curveballs and we don't really understand why we're getting them. But yeah, eventually the curveball goes and then we can carry on again. So, Nature's Prince. I thought this was rather beautiful as well. So we've got You're on My Mind, and I thought that was lovely. I would like to send cards saying that. Hello there. Best wishes and happy thoughts, and a heartfelt thank you. I always quite like these splashy things like that, and then yeah, you've got the nice flowers as well. But the thing that I really liked was this wreath in here, so I can't wait to have a go with that. And then you've got all these different elements that cut out. So that one there would cut that one. That one obviously is just to go around some of the sayings. You've got that one to cut out that. You've got this one here that presumably cuts that one. That one might well cut out that, I think. And then you've just got a few other leafy parts. So I do like the little contour on the end of that. I hadn't really noticed that. So there you go. All right, so let's tuck those away. Maybe. There you go. And pop those on my growing pile in the corner there, which is probably going to all fall down just before the end of the video. We'll see. Okay, so then there was another one that doesn't have a stamp set with it, and you'll probably be able to guess why, because it's all frames. But I rather liked the idea of having some decent frames to just put on a page. And then these ones can go into the corners, you know, like when you have photos, and they had those, the old-fashioned photos, you know, when people used to do scrapbooking, and it was that you placed your photos on and then you had the little caps for them to sit on the page and things. I don't know whether they still do that. I'm not terribly good at scrapbooking, I will admit. But yeah, I thought they were kind of cool that you can do corners with those. So let's tuck those ones away. We're almost through the list, you'll be pleased to know. So we then have 2 lots of papers. So this one's kind of cool. This is called Pretty Prince Designer Series paper. And it's actually got 12 completely different pieces of cardstock in it. So that's the first side. Ooh, let's move it into the thingo. And that. And then the next one is that. And that. And although they look similar, they're actually not quite the same, as you can tell, hopefully. So that's that and that. And then we move on to the next colour. So the colours all have the same patterns in them, if that makes sense. So you can see there. Oh, can I just... I don't know whether I need a bit more light on that one. Not sure. Hopefully you can see it. This one's rather nice because, let me just pull it up a bit closer. Oh, that's better. Yeah, you can sort of see that. And then we move on to this colour, which is, that's better. Just love, love, love this pattern on here. Not sure whether this is one of these papers that I'm going to be able to share out with anyone. It's probably one of those ones that's going to sit in my cupboard and live there forever. So then these colours again, how stunning is that? It reminds me of sort of bleaching. I think that's so pretty. And those ones, and the last one. There it is. All right, so that's all of those papers. And then I've got one more thing to show you. And then we are done. So this one here is, actually really similar, but sun prints, that's what it's called. So this one actually has, so you'll see that I've actually already turned them over. So you get 12 pieces of cardstock in this one, but you only have 6 different patterns, if that makes sense. So I don't need to turn it over, that's right. Already turned this one. So again, you've got this beautiful design on there. And then that's the back of that one. And then love this starry sky. And then that one's a really useful stripy one. And the last, no, not the last one. Obviously I'm getting way ahead of myself. This one's kind of cool. It's just like a mottled background. And then you've got some dotty bits with that one as the background on the dotty bits. And now I'm on to the last two. And we've got that one and that one. So there you go. That is all the bits that I've managed to procure that were on my pre-order list. So I can't wait to start playing with them and showing you what I'm going to do next week. All right. Let me know if you don't have your catalogue, or if you want one, and yeah, I can get one to you. And come and join me again next Saturday. Oh, and if you want to know what I do with the with this, then hop on over to my blog and I will show you what I've done with it. Cool. Thanks. Bye.